It's a geese parade going on over there. Hey everybody, it's Ben Capozzi with Broad Shoulders Farm. Coming to you today is Tuesday, March 8th, 2022 from beautiful Halifax County, Virginia, USDA Grow Zone 7. Just want to do a very quick video. I'm out here planting potatoes, but I'm also digging up some comfrey, so I thought I would talk about that real quick. So if you're into that, that's what's coming next. Stay tuned. Okay, so here are a bunch of comfrey crowns where the plant is coming back. I planted comfrey out here, I think in the fall of 2018, which was pretty much the first year we started doing this, and I wasn't quite sure where everything was going to go. I certainly didn't have the idea and the vision that this was going to be a giant patch out here for potatoes and such, but it is. And one thing about comfrey, pretty much once you put it where it is, you'll have it there forever. In general, I have had the birds obliterate some very small cuttings that I've tried to propagate without proper protection in certain spaces, but in general, it's very difficult to eliminate. And I don't want to eliminate it. It's appealing to the chickens for food. It's a great soil builder. It's rich in vitamins and minerals. You can make salves and balms from it. I gave a local friend who makes soap a bunch last year, and she made some really nice comfrey soap. Well, I guess it's more of a salve, sorry, comfrey salve. But it's a very good plant if you're into permaculture and organic gardening and such. You can use it as a fertilizer. You can use it as a living mulch. You can use it as a chop and drop mulch. You can use it to bust up heavy compacted soil. It's very versatile and it's very difficult to eliminate. Now, I have comfrey Bocking 14, which is variety number 14 essentially, and that's a sterile comfrey Bocking 14, which is variety number 14 essentially, and that's a sterile variety. So even though I say comfrey is hard to get rid of, I'm talking about getting rid of the roots. Hold up. Sorry, I had a phone call come in, so I had to take that. But anyhow, I'm talking about it spreads by the roots. I don't mean it spreads aggressively like it sends out rhizomes and shoots like something like black locust. I mean, if you get in there and you cut up the roots, you're making more of them. Like if you were to rototill a single comfrey plant, you would have tons of comfrey for years to come. And that's essentially what I've been doing. Even though I put in, I don't know, those years ago, 3 or 4 different comfrey plants here, I've just come back in every year and taken a good shovel and split them and just made more and more and more. So that's what I'm getting ready to do here. There was an even smaller patch than this over there that I went in with my King of Spades nursery shovel, which is an awesome investment. Sean with Edible Acres encouraged me to get that, and I'm so glad I did. But it's great. And I split all those little crowns up, and I've got that, I don't know what that is, 1 gallon. Yeah, it looks like a 1 gallon pot, and it's full of divisions. I'd say there's probably 20 in there, and I could make a lot more if I wanted to. I'm probably gonna get, I don't know, 20 or more divisions out of here. I mean, I could do fewer. I could just like cut this like 4 ways and then just take each quarter and put it somewhere, and I'd have a very well established comfrey plant that would flower and everything this season. So it's really kind of up to you what you want to do. I'm looking for some to put around the different trees in the orchard. I kind of want a lot, and I've been slowly, sorry, chickens. I've been slowly dividing this over the years and adding it to the perimeter. So I've got more that'll start coming up here. So it's not like a super precious resource for me, but it is something that is very, excuse me, that is very, very easy to make more of. So highly recommended. It's a great plant, and like I said, you get one of the sterile varieties so you don't have to worry about it spreading by seed. It's just really useful and really easy to work with. And you know, I was watching a video again from Edible Acres the other day, and Sean said this, and I've always noticed it, but I never really, I think, paid attention and articulated it. But it's so true. Wherever you have comfrey, you will have lots and lots of earthworms. In fact, can I do this one-handed? I mean, Not well, but I feel like I can do it one-handed. But let me get in here. Snap. Sorry for the rickety camera work. There's earthworms in there. See them? There's lots more down there the deeper I go. You know, I mean, you can use Comfrey in your chicken yard just to attract earthworms to feed your chickens. I mean, it's a really, really great plant. It produces these really very pretty small blue, so not blue, sorry, purple flowers in. You can probably get it to produce flowers at least twice a year. You can harvest this thing 4 or 5 times a season, by which I mean you can cut it to the ground and use the leaves to make fertilizer, to make chicken feed, to make mulch, and it will bounce back. And the next year it'll come back even stronger. So anyhow, you know, I'm not being delicate with this at all, pretty obviously. But I mean, like right there, I mean, it's like a $15 crown if I wanted to like pot it up and sell it somewhere, but just gonna use it here. So anyhow, lots and lots of earthworms, and I will never get all these roots up, but I don't want to get them all up. So that's Comfrey for you. Pretty great. Luckily, or happily, it's gonna rain tonight, so I can get these dug up and I can quickly plant them in the ground around the fruit trees or anywhere else I want them. And the rain will wash them in and they'll pick right back up. And in a week, 2 weeks at most, it'll be like I never even dug them up. Any wilting that happens on these, they'll perk right back up. And when I say I'm just gonna plant them, I'm not gonna post hole or anything. The soil here is not the best, but I'm gonna find the spot where I want them. Make my hole, drop it back there, and close it up. And that will be how I plant more Comfrey. And you can too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably like 7 cuttings right there. I could get more, but there's 7 at least right there. I can get at least a dozen more out of there. So anyhow, great plant. I hope to offer cuttings of this for folks eventually as I build out a little more of the business here, but that's all. You can follow me and the rest of the farm animals and everybody else at Broad Shoulders Farm on Facebook and Instagram. Wherever you are, whatever you're up to, I hope that you and those you love and care for are doing well. Take care. Look at Ellis. He's waiting for me to feed him. It's coming, buddy. It's coming. Oh. All right, I gotta go feed that dog. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. In fact, here's a cool little thing. A friend of the farm, Rachel, was here back in January and took root sections, probably half this size, and we planted them dormant from comfrey roots around the different fruit trees, and I'm out here. Figured I'd go out and replant some more just in case they didn't take, but I'm looking. That's comfrey. That's comfrey. And I found some more around one of the apple trees, so I'm actually going to be working my way around these little trees here in the orchard and see what's coming up. So I'm super excited. So it is a very hardy plant. Highly recommended. Bye-bye.